Hello everyone, welcome to Plutus IS. Today, here, my name is Jyoti Singh. I'm just covering the second part of that pancreatic lipase uses, okay, in your digestion. As in the first part, we have already talked about the basic structure of the pancreas, what are the cells, what are its function, what are its which type of gland it is, it secretes both because it is a mixed gland, so it is a type of gland help in the digestion. It secretes both enzymes and hormones, right? So many things, basic thing we have already talked in the part one. You can see, of course, this is already present, like of course, on the YouTube channel. So now we are going to talk about specifically, as you'll see your PYQ. This is one of the very important topic. Why? As you'll see in your PYQs, in 2018, the role of the pancreatic juice in the digestion has been asked specifically, and in the year 2021, this question has again repeatedly asked. That means it is one of the important factor for the pancreatic, like as a pancreatic role, pancreatic juices role in the digestion. Yes, it is very important thing, because as we are going to talk further, you will see that pancreatic juices contains. Okay, so start from here. The role of pancreatic juice, role of pancreatic juice in digestion. In digestion. This is your part 2, right? The part 1 we have already covered, in which we talk the basic thing about the pancreas. So first of all, we need to know about the pancreas. What are the chemical compounds present in the pancreatic juice? As we know that pancreas is not the direct part of GI tract, that is your gastrointestinal tract. In the last class we have talked about, okay? So what is a gastrointestinal tract in which the food directly move, right? So in the pancreas, when we talk about it, is a leaf-like structure and it secretes enzymes or the hormones. So we know that here in the pancreas there is no lumen-like thing at where the food actually moves. In what sense we are talking about? Such as start from that, like where the food move, that is your tube-like structure, right? Depends in the shape and structure, everything. So start from your buccal cavity, then your pharynx, then your esophagus and stomach, then food enters after the stomach, it enters into that small intestine, then small intestine it moves in the large intestine, and then the undigested or the waste material excreted out through the anus or the terminal part of the large intestine. But in that gastrointestinal tract, we are not mentioning the two things. What are the one? The one is the liver, that is your, of course, one of the gland, that is associated gland, and the second one is the pancreas, right? So how they are helping in the digestion when it is not the part of the GI tract? Okay, so if you see the structure like this, uh, after your stomach region, when this is open, when this is a part of the GI tract and this is open into that small intestine, okay? So here the one side it is your liver, and here the another side is your pancreas, right? So yahan pe what happens here, of course there are so many ducts are there. So pancreatic juice and the liver juice, what is the bile juices, है ना, just opens directly into that small intestine with the help of that common hepatopancreatic duct. Okay, so because we are talking about that pancreas, we can little talk about the liver also. So that is your liver and that is your pancreas, right? The juices of the both pancreas is open through the pancreatic juices mix opens in duodenum, duodenum, that is the part of small intestine, that is the part of small intestine, okay, through through common hepatopancreatic duct, through common hepatopancreatic duct. What does that mean? As you can see the word, there's a two word, that is hepato and the hepatopancreatic. My bad, just give me 1 second. Hepato pan, just a minute guys, I just misspelled. Hepato pancreatic duct, okay? So what we can see here? Here there's a two term. The one is hepato and the second is pancreatic. Okay? So through this duct, the liver also secrete the bile juice, and pancreatic juice both are opens into the small intestine. That's why this is one of the major region, not like, of course, one of the reason we can say that the small intestine occurs like maximum digestion, because in that small intestine there is not only the intestinal juice but also the juices from that bile juices, liver juices, and the pancreatic juices. It contains both the bile juices and the pancreatic juices. Okay, so now we are going to see what are the juices which contains in the pancreas. So of course, if we talk about the major food particles, like what are the major food things, the basic things are your carbohydrate, the second is your protein, the third is your fats, and the fourth is your nucleic acid. According to different types of food, some of the food contains so much protein, some of the food contains carbohydrate, and so on and so on, right? So accordingly, like, of course, we know one of this basic property of the enzymes are very specific in nature, right? So why we are saying that? This means that enzymes are, what are the enzymes present in the pancreatic juice? For suppose that carbohydrate, so those carbohydrate digestive enzyme will only digest the carbohydrate, right? Then we talk about, suppose that the protein digesting proteolytic enzymes, then they will digest only the protein. Okay, so if we talk like combinedly, so these are the specific enzymes present in your pancreas which help in the digestion of specific component of the food particle. So we'll start from the digestion of fat, right? So now we talk about the pancreatic digestion. First, the digestion of the carbohydrate. The first is carbohydrate. So in your pancreas there is a amylase. We know that amylase word is associated with the carbohydrate. So that amylase is actually help in the digestion of the carbohydrate particle or the component of your food. Okay, how? Actually, the first thing, the pancreatic amylase provides the alkaline medium. Fine. Then it poured into the duodenum. Duodenum, we have just said that first part of that, first portion of that small intestine, right? It is the first portion of that small intestine. Okay, fine, thanks. Then this is a much powerful than salivary amylase, but functions similarly. Okay, so actually when we're talking about that digestion, so what is the major process occurring in the digestion? Sometimes you will also see the question is like hydrolysis of the carbohydrate, protein, and whatever the component in your digestion. So actually when we talk about the carbohydrate, right, polysaccharide, monosaccharide, oligosaccharide, so when they form, they are the removal of the water. So during that digestion, actually with the help of that water, that's why of course we know that water is one of the major component, for the digestion of things. So here actually when we talk about the digestion, we actually talk about the hydrolysis. In the presence of the water, the bond breaks, right? Okay, so if we talk about the specifically carbohydrate, the actual digestion in your gastrointestinal tract start from that mouth or the buccal cavity. If we talk about again the digestion, so digestion is mainly your two types, right? One first is the mechanical digestion and second is the biochemical digestion. So mechanical is simple mastication or the grinding of the food particles through the tooth or the teeth. Okay, that's separate, that do not require any enzyme. When we talk about the mechanical, it's just the forceful. Okay, then we talk about in the buccal cavity. Actually when we say that the digestion start from the buccal cavity, we talk about that carbohydrate portion of the food or the component of the food start digesting in your buccal cavity or the oral cavity or the mouth. Why? Because in your saliva or in your buccal cavity, the saliva is present and saliva contains digesting enzyme that is called the salivary amylase or the ptyalin. So actual carbohydrate का digestion start हो जाता है आपका mouth से, ठीक है? But here one more thing, the protein, the fat or nucleic acid digestion does not occur in that saliva or the buccal cavity region. Then when the food particles from the buccal cavity passes through the esophagus, it is called the bolus. Then it enter into the stomach region, right? When it enters into the stomach region, the stomach mainly consists, of course we're going to talk about the proteolytic enzymes or the protein digestive enzymes. Okay, so here we are like pepsin and the something like that. So now in the stomach region, the major digestion is occur of the of the proteins. Then as from that stomach, when the food pass is called the chyme. Okay, so this is one of the word bolus, chyme and chyle. Mouth se jab pass out ho raha hai, then it is called the bolus. When passing through that when passing out of like beyond that stomach region, it is called the chyme. after small intestine and it is called as chyle. Okay, so of course we're going to talk about. So stomach में आपका क्या हो रहा है, protein digestion हो रहा है, but in the small intestine all the component of the food particle digest, either it's a fat, either it's a lipid, either like fat, lipid, or the protein, carbohydrate, or the nucleic acid. Okay, so fat का digestion यहाँ पे आप जो आपका intestine में हो रहा है, this is because of the two things. One is your pancreatic amylase and second is your intestinal amylase, but here we will limit ourselves to the pancreatic amylase. Okay, so similar process, that means similar hydrolysis process of the breaking down of carbohydrate particle, right? So this is but it is a much powerful, because when we talk about the start of the digestion of the carbohydrate in the buccal cavity, not all the type of carbohydrate will going to digest in the buccal cavity. Okay, then hydrolyzes all the starch within the 20 to 30 minutes of the entry of the chyme. Look what we have just said, that after passing through the stomach region, it is the food particle is known as chyme. Okay, into the duodenum. As soon as the food particle enters into the duodenum, pancreatic amylase is very powerful, है ना? Within 20 to 30 minutes it does digest before even reaching to the jejunum part, right? So carbohydrate का digestion आपका mainly आपका duodenum और upper jejunum में part में हो जाता है. It takes only like 20 to 30 minutes around, right? So action occurs before the chyme pass, अच्छा, beyond the duodenum or the jejunum. Okay, so आपका component जो आपका food के through आपने engulf किया है, what we have taken, that is present in the polysaccharide because it is storage form, right? So polysaccharides are breaking down into oligosaccharide and the monosaccharides, of course. Like example, starch and glycogen is breaking down into maltose and dextrins. Okay, so its digestive increases. Acha, one more thing here, because pancreatic juices and the bile juices, right, both are opening through the common hepatopancreatic duct in the duodenum. So before even working on that pancreatic juices, the bile juice mixes with the food, right? So bile juices, actually major function is the bile juices emulsification of fat, that we know already. But because of the presence of the bile juices, the pancreatic juices activity increases even for the carbohydrate digestion. This is one of the thing. Okay, so what we have is, studied here, that pancreas contains the pancreatic amylase for the digestion of carbohydrate. Okay, next if we talk about that protein digestion में pancreatic proteases, protein digestive enzyme is known as a proteolytic enzymes. Okay, so pancreatic proteases splits the proteins into the dipeptides, tripeptides and the small polypeptides, but the protein digestion start from your stomach region, right? The stomach contains the pepsin, right? So pepsin आपका present होता है stomach में, वहां से start हो जाता है, ठीक है? It contains the, what are the proteolytic enzymes present in the pancreatic juices? The name is the trypsin, chymotrypsin, elastases, carboxypeptidases, है ना? Elastases is your endopeptidases and carboxypeptidases it's your exopeptidases. Of course, internal and external bond की. अच्छा, one more thing here, that trypsin, chymotrypsin and everything is present in its inactive form. So when you see the 2021 part, there's the first portion of that is what are the factors which are activating, which are enhancing, like, है ना, the pancreatic activities, है ना? So here one of the thing, as soon as the bolus, chyme is passing out of the stomach region, it actually induces a certain kind of reaction, ठीक है? So trypsin is present in your form trypsinogen. So of course requirement, on the basis of the requirement of the food, the component of the protein and everything. So trypsinogen converts into its active form, that is called trypsin, and it is called the, through the presence of the enterokinase in your small intestine. Okay, then this trypsin converts everything, like this your chymotrypsinogen, this is present in the chymotrypsinogen, this is present as a proelastase, this is present in an active form is a procarboxypeptidase. So now everything chymotrypsinogen, okay, chymotrypsinogen converts into chymotrypsin, right, in the presence of trypsin. So this is its inactive part, inactive form, and this is its active form. Okay, similar here, generally when there is no requirement, so they are, all the enzymes are present in its inactive form. This is also inactive form, and this is also active form. Here also we will say the hydrolysis of the protein. Why? So when the what is a protein? Protein is a polymer of amino acids, right? So when the amino acids combine together, है ना, there is a removal of the water, H2O molecule remove होता है, so that is when we want to digest the big protein or the complex protein, we will digest with the help of that hydrolysis process. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे क्या रहा, okay, this is a nucleic acid. So वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, proteins are breaking down into its peptides or amino acid form. Protein digestion, again after that, after the working of the pancreatic proteolytic enzymes, it works like on that portion. There's a intestinal juices also work. Okay, so intestine, of course, abhi further after the pancreatic juice is working, there will be the working on that intestinal juices. Okay, that we are not going to cover because we are going to limit ourselves in the pancreatic juices. Next is it nucleic acid digestion. Okay, so nucleic acid digestion is your RNA and DNA. ठीक है, तो pancreas में again आपका there are two major enzymes, that is your ribonucleases and deoxyribonucleases. Okay, so why we are not adding separately, because free nucleic acid, your nucleic acid is made up of sugar, right, then nitrogenous bases and then the phosphate. So actually here the further digestion actually occur. So here we need to know that your this thing we need to talk about, that nucleic acid digestion start only the intestine, of course with the help of the pancreatic juices. Before then that, like stomach or your buccal cavity, there's no even digestion start of that nucleic acid. Okay, this is your nucleic acid. Remember this enzyme, that is your ribonucleases and deoxyribonucleases. Fat digestion is very important. Okay, look, so the thing is that saliva also contain a very minimum amount of lipase. It's upset, but it does not that much active to start digestion. So mouth, no, doesn't start, like not like in a I would say in a that much portion which need to be addressed. So mouth, no fat digestion. Stomach may there is specific fat digestion occur, right? Not every kind of fat digestion, but specific major fat digestion you start in the small intestine, which you can address, right? So the small intestine, what are the digestion, how many types of digestion of the fat? So the first, on the fat, there is a working of the bile juices. What are the bile juices? When we talk about that, bile juices is actually doing that emulsification of fat. So when we know about the fat, these are the both hydrophobic head and that hydrophilic tail and all everything. Okay. So emulsification of fat, that means breaking down of big fat, like big fat or the stored fat into the small micelle form, right? That is your called micelle. Okay. This is your fat. This is your hydrophobic head and that is your hydrophilic end. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे आपका क्या होता है, micelle formation होता है, that is almost which actually break down the small big fat droplet fat को into small fat droplets. ठीक है, after that on the fat there is a pancreatic juices occurs. So आपके lipid digestive enzyme known as a lipolytic enzymes. ठीक है, so उसमें क्या होता है, there are actually pancreatic juices contains three types of fat or the lipid digestion enzyme. The first is a pancreatic lipase. So this is a very powerful lipolytic enzyme. Fat digestion occur by it very rapidly, बहुत करता है fast after emulsification. मतलब after the bile juice active working on the fat, pancreatic juice is working. It hydrolyzes almost all the triglycerides of food to produce two fatty acids and monoglycerides. Sometimes even the absorption start only after that, because monoglyceride is the very simplest form, that is your digestion, right? What is the ultimate purpose of the digestion? It is the absorption through the, like when we talk about that muscular wall, there's a four wall. Of course we are not going to talk like muscularis, mucosa, submucosa and serosa, like that. Okay, the second one is cholesterol ester hydrolysis. This is mainly digesting to the ester bond in the cholesterol properties. Okay, and then the phospholipase A2. So what we know in that pancreatic juices, there are three fat digesting enzymes present. The first is lipases, the second is cholesterol ester hydrolysis, and third is phospholipase A2. What is the thing here? The phospholipase A2 actually present in its inactive form. Again, that is your prophospholipase A2. Okay? It hydrolyzes the phospholipids and separates the fatty acids from them. Of course, all this digestion is actually occur in that small intestine, because the food is not passing in the intestine, or because the food is not passing in the pancreases. So pancreatic juices is actually working on the upper portion of that small, not exactly upper portion, because here the major through the hepatopancreatic duct it's open. So it is helpful in digestion. Pancreatic juices, what is the conclusion here? The conclusion is the pancreatic juices contains all the food component digestive enzyme, either it's a fat, either it's a lipid, either it's carbohydrate or the protein or the nucleic acid. Okay, so it plays a very, very, very and major or important or the significant role in the digestion of food. I think this is enough for the pancreatic role of the pancreatic juices in the digestion. Rest, I think we'll talk sometimes that the muscular walls through how this even helping in further like breaking down into complex into simpler form, and then after the absorption, then we'll talk about how this breaking down into small particles and how further it is going helping in the absorption process. Okay.